just hopped in the car on the way to my last ever home game for hockey. And sad part is I'm not even playing today. So I'm on concussion protocol. So I'm just going to be there supporting the team, which the entrepreneur in me knows that's a waste of time, but it's also like it's senior year. You know, what else are you going to do? Wave to the neighbors. Just some thoughts just driving along, thinking about whatever season I'm in right now, and thinking, there's so much stuff on my plate, I got to lock in, thinking all these things I got to do before I go off to college, and, knowing that, the winter arc's over, so now you got, spring, so you can lock in for that, summer being shredded and all that, and then, if that doesn't work out, you got, the fall, to lock in, when school starts, that's when you're back on your grind. And if that doesn't work out, then you're back at the winter arc. It's all just cycles of trying to do all this stuff at once, because too many guys, myself included, just try to do so much at one time. Like, you're going to look smacks, you're going to work out, you're going to build a business, you're going to talk to that girl, you're going to hang out with those, higher level people, you're going to work, get that job experience that's better for you. And it's so great. And in the books and the movies, it's all, from zero to hero, just like that. But that's not how it works in real life, I'm starting to realize. So I've been fortunate enough to have habits that I've already built up. So it's not like I gotta lock in and, majorly change my whole life, which I know a lot of people are trying to do, but it just doesn't work that way. It's not, the winter arc, the summer shred, the fall, getting back to, school studies and all that. It's not a season that, determines your result. Your results come from the habits that you build. So just thinking about that, is just really interesting to me, and realizing that, I've tried to do that. Even I know better. Like, I've been doing this for a little while, and I know I can't do all this looks maxing stuff, lifting, hockey, sports stuff at the same time as my school and trying to start, some sort of business or make some money. So I just got to figure out my priorities right now. And I know Alex Hormozi has this quote, you can either live up your 20s and be an underskilled 30-year-old, or work up your 20s and be an underlived 30-year-old. Oh yeah, I know that's good for people trying to figure out their 20s, but that's true for your teens too. I'm still only 18, and you can definitely work them up and grind them out too, and just be a little underlived 20-year-old. So trade-offs you got to make. Obviously, it's a lot less pressure and stuff when you're younger to perform. You don't got to provide at all or live on your own, so you got a little bit of freeway. But what I'm starting to learn and trying to encourage other people is to take this time where you have not that many responsibilities to actually go hard. I think also Alex Hormozi is another quote. It's, when it's easy, go hard. And life's pretty easy right now. Your bills are paid for, your food's paid for. You're just kind of chilling. And let's be honest, schoolwork is not that hard. And if you think otherwise, then you haven't gamed the system yet, or maybe you're at some prep school and it's actually that hard. But the chances are, whatever you're doing, you can find an easier way to do it, and it's not going to be that hard. So with that, that's just kind of some thoughts I have right now. It wasn't really key thing besides focusing that seasons really don't matter. You're not going to do anything in some season. There's not winter arc where you're going to lock in all these different things. There's no summer shreds where you're going to lock in all these things. It's just habits that you build up over time. And for me right now, I got to decide what habits are worth pursuing right now. I'm not saying you can't do them all. I'm not saying you can't be, jacked and eat healthy and run a business and all that stuff and have good relationships at the same time. But I don't think, at least I haven't really seen so far, anyone who's done like zero to hero, like all those things upgrade. Plus is once you work on one, the others start to work out too. So if you got healthier and more fit as like your thing you were focusing on, then you could like find better relationships, and also gives you better brain capacity. If you look better, it's just natural. Like people who look better, so you might get more business opportunities. So those things can build off each other. But just main thing, just knowing there's no like season to do it all and get it all done. It's based off of habits, and just figuring that out. So yeah, just about almost done with my drive to Hobart. Gonna watch this last home game, try to enjoy it, and just know the season's passing for me, which is fine. Starting to think about other things I can do in the season. I know I keep trying to end, but just thinking of these other things. That's this great part about recording these things. Just more ideas just keep coming. I was thinking, parents are talking about getting me new hockey skates. If I play like intramural or something in college, or just to have for the rest of my life, since the ones I have are like getting really bad, like they're getting worn down to the grain. But I was just wondering, what if instead of skates I got like a Garmin or some sort of running watch, because I'm going to start running soon, more routinely, because I will do a half marathon before I go off to college, and I want to do a marathon before I graduate college. So Those are 2 big running goals, and definitely a tool to help me do that will be much appreciated. So just thinking about like what things do I want to prioritize with the resources that I have or that my parents are willing to give me. So just more thoughts. But yeah, with that, keep up the good work. I'll keep making these updates. I really enjoy just making this content in the car. I know the video kind of sucks because I'm looking down a lot and not paying attention because I'm trying not to die. But I really enjoy this car thoughts, because this is when I have my most deep thoughts. Is I'm just driving. My brain's a little on limbo when somewhere where I know where to go. I mean, everyone has that, where your brain kind of, that physical thing just kind of fogs out. So your brain just like works, and it's pretty relaxing and it's nice. It's good to get my thoughts out like this. So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this video. Gonna be making more content in the future. Just have ideas, just hit me of ideas for content. So I had a whole notes page full of video ideas. So the goal is to hopefully get more of those out there. So yeah, with that, I'll be seeing you later, and hopefully this is a good game. But with that, I'll see you later. Peace out.